Hey, we're having fun on the Twitter there. This TRIMET Twitter club is really strange because we have a split in our political philosophies, and somehow we just joke with each other about it all, and it's pretty funny actually. Oh, how can you support Trump? I don't. Oh God, whatever. I don't know. Maybe we'll turn to. I don't even care anymore. Okay, and I really don't. Okay, let's get right to the show. 802, no relief. There's no relief on your CAT AVL.
802 at fifth order.
802, how can I help you?
Yeah, my relief hasn't shown up yet.
Whoa!
Okay, copy that.
To be
There is a
ongoing
no relief
problem
operator
at the
message
time.
in your CAT AVL. You can try using that next time.
Oh.
Let's see, so...
Dan, you just told me to use the CAT AVL. I'm all insulted. I want your fucking number, man. I'm going to my manager. How dare you ask me to send a different text message?
203, so it's 205. You got about 1 more minute. Do you see him running for you?
No, I don't. You said there was no relief sitting in my cab?
No, on your CAT AVL, there's a no relief operator button you can send us, as opposed to request to talk. In this case, it doesn't really matter, but request to talks are like our lowest priority message, and I know relief operator is a much higher priority, so if I was busy, I wouldn't have took your call very quickly. So no relief operator message would have got you a faster response.
Gotcha, I just hadn't used it before, and I just noticed it now.
Well, I'm going to call my manager about you, Danny, baby. What do you think you're doing? I know. Okay. 802, no relief. Can you drive to 1632? Operator needs to eat. Go on a diet, bud. That's a little Rip City.
802.
Hey, 802, are you rolling?
Yes, I am.
Alright, so the operator who had that relief, we're not sure where he is. Station agent's going to try to track him down. So the thing is they can't relieve you at Deacon and MLK. They're going to have to relieve you on the way back, either at Rose Quarter or 5th and Morrison. And by that time, the route's pretty much almost done. Would you be comfortable driving it till 1632, 432?
Until what time?
Well, it gets relieved again at 4:32 p.m. If it came to that, would you be okay driving it to that point?
Well, I guess I haven't had anything to eat, and I don't have a way to eat here until all the restaurants are closed, but I can do it.
All right, copy that. I mean, well, you are heading to your layover, and I think there's a Jack and Box McCarles Jr. there. I'm not sure what their situation is, but there is a good solid...
I'm going to call my manager. You're telling me to go out there. I'm never going to live that one down.
35-minute break coming up.
Yeah, they're both closed unless you have a drive-thru. I can't get the bus in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, I've done drive.
In other words, he wants to get off work. Okay, relieve the poor guy. It's not right that there's no relief. Find a fucking relief for him. That's a goddamn Kelsey fail, motherfucking Kelsey at home, getting $1,500 a day. $1,500 a day for sitting on his fucking ass pretending he's doing something. And meanwhile, they can't find a relief for this guy.
I've tried to do the without cars before. I'm sure you can walk up and they'll help you out, especially with that uniform on.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Alright, so back to my question. Would you be okay driving it to 1632, or do you want to get off that bus as soon as possible?
I said I could drive it.
Oh. Well, what are you whining about, motherfucker?
I'll let the station agent know. Thank you. 1410.
Well, just do it then. Customer conduct. Lady standing in my path and got into an altercation. 602.
That's a 602 with Hayden Meadows and Whitaker.
602, I got your customer conduct. What's going on?
There's a lady standing out here blocking my path, and she got into a altercation with a security officer. Until she moves out of the way, I'm kind of stuck.
Okay, can I have a description?
White female, black sweatpants, black tank top, in her late 30s, early 40s. She's asking for police to be called.
Okay. Any weapons seen?
What was that?
You said see any weapons?
No, she's got a can of aerosol of some sort that she's breathing. Testing can that she's breathing.
Okay. White female, about 34, black sweats, black tank top.
Yeah, brunette. Like I said, she's out here breathing in a dusting can, waiting for police to show up.
Okay, my partner's on with police now. Let me know if she escalates the things and we can get them out there faster, hopefully.
Yeah, copy that.
Copy that. 10-4 goodbye.
How about the security person? Do you think they called police?
I believe so. There's 2 or 3 security out here right now.
Copy. 2 or 3 security out there as well. My partner is now speaking with them.
All right. Well, good luck with the police. 602. Oh, huffing paint now. Ooh. Good.
Interstate Lombard.
I've got 602 number 4038 sitting on Hayden Meadows Drive just off of Wicker Road there. They've got a passenger on the bus who has been huffing paint or something and causing an issue on us.
A little paint never hurt anybody, right? Okay, 602. She moved out of the way.
602 at Hayden Meadows Drive, 1100 block.
602. So she moved out of the way, or did police show?
She moved out of the way, went to go talk to a couple of the security guards, so while she was on the sidewalk, I went ahead and left.
There you go.
Okay.
That's
security guards are still with her. We'll probably update them that you moved. And everybody's okay? You're okay on your bus?
Yeah, everybody's fine. She never got on my bus or anything. She just stood in front of it for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, I copy.
Yeah, another day. Twitter temporarily stops Democratic National from tweeting after calling out Trump. Great. 3304 report about a crazy female acting crazy. Yeah.
Hey, 3304. I'm looking for information. We had a report of a white female, mid-length brown hair, purple tank top, kind of acting crazy up there. We had a supervisor who was on scene. Do you see any of that happening?
I don't see her acting crazy, but yes, I see the suspect, and there are approximately 4 Oregon City cops and security for the college as well.
I copy. And do you have eyes on the TRIMET supervisor up there? 3304, you still there? Alright, I think she's with the police right now. I copy that. Thanks for the information and you have yourself a break. Be clear at 1422.
Okay. 757. Do you have black female carrying a laundry basket? Jeez.
7507.
7507. I'm listening.
Hey, I'm just going to ask you a question. Just a yes or no answer is good. Do you have a black female on your bus in her 20s, the black tank top, a skirt, carrying a laundry basket?
No, I don't.
All right, and did you have anybody at any point like that?
No, I didn't have anybody. There was a girl that got on, and some people were telling her not to. They wanted her off the bus, so she got off the bus. But she didn't have a laundry basket. I think she was Hispanic.
All right, copy. Thank you so much.
Vigilantes on the bus. We don't want you. 7254. The disposed is in the bus shelter again.
7254 now.
Those goddamn disposed.
I just remembered now. Okay. There's a gentleman that has made a home in this shelter. And it's on 82nd and Prescott. Yeah, 82nd and Prescott. Going south. All right. I'll get supervision to go get an eviction going. Thank you. Have a good day.
You know, you're wasting your time with that.
Thank you, too.
They take them to leave, and then they come right back. So you're just wasting your time, man. This is called modern day America. 3 Ks. People have nowhere to live, so they adopt a fucking bus shelter. And I don't blame him. I would do it too. Of course, I'd probably blow my brains out rather than be disposed. I mean, you're already dead anyway. If you're one of the disposed of America, you're the walking dead. Okay, here's a guy that needs to get in the ditch.
Kill them all! Kill them all! Kill them all! Kill them all! This is line 9, number 36. I'm on Division and 82nd.
Hello, 936. How can I help you?
There is a very agitated guy back on 92nd in Division. He was on the north side, wanted my bus, but he was like banging, like hitting the shelter, kicking the trash can, and he actually ran out in front of my bus while I was driving, ran out front in the middle of the lane, and then was like laughing to himself, and then I just was not going to let the guy on, and then he was just banging on the side of the bus, but I drove off.
Yeah, okay, well, that's great. Okie dokie.
Okay, I copy. I'm glad.
There's your die in a ditch operator. Great, man. Just die in a ditch. Okie dokie. They look crazy to me. You're not getting on here, buddy boy. I'm the fucking king of this ship. And that person will assault the next driver they see. 237, your doors are closed. Don't let them back on.
Okay, well, your doors are closed, correct? So you're not going to let them back on. And what was the description again?
What happened now?
237?
Now what happened?
Yes. Okay, it looks like he's leaving now. Looks like
now
he's
what?
walking away. He was walking around the bus banging
Just
on
like
all the
one
windows.
giant
It
shit
looks like
show.
he's leaving the scene now. So I'm gonna proceed from here in service.
Oh, somebody needs to pick
I
him up.
copy. Can you give me a description of him?
Oh my god.
I copy. White t-shirt, gray shorts, baseball cap.
Okay, fall on bus 19.
All right. Yeah, just log off and log on. How can I help?
Yeah, just calling to report that I had a fall on my bus just now. I was turning left from 82nd onto Flavel and braked lightly as I was going through that turn, and a woman fell. Checked on her, she was okay, and she was taking the next stop, and she went ahead and departed the bus and told me she was all right. So that's pretty much what happened.
Okay, fill out the report.
All right. I'll send numbers to your cat in just a second for a report from you, and hopefully you have a good rest of your night.
Thank you.
Okie dokie. Screaming and yelling, it's the same guy. Nobody will pick him up, and so he's getting madder and madder.
All right, and that's pre-boarded? Yes.
Oh, she did pick him up.
Thank goodness he ended up getting off, and the other passengers were able to quickly get on. But he was screaming and yelling and banging on the windows and everything. But he's off, and he's now walking southbound on 82nd. All right, I'll just put out a message that he was last seen at Harrison. So, did he get on with you at Division?
Oh, so you see down.
Oh no, I had to stop to let two people on at Harrison, and then he boarded. He was actually the first one to board. He just walked around the corner and boarded the bus, and the other people were boarding as well, and then he just verbally attacked them and was trying to tell them to get off the bus, like so that they can fight or something. I don't know. I think he's highly intoxicated, or it might be a mental condition. I'm not sure which one.
Welcome to America, 2020, folks. And you're on the front lines of it all. I hope you know that.
Okay, well.
This is not the time to take this job. You don't want to be a bus driver if you have any choice.
Hopefully the other buses see that message and they don't board, and I will try to keep my eye on that area. Thank you so much.
He's out of his fucking mind.
You're welcome, and thank you. Have a good day.
It's crazy. I mean, people are fucking crazy now. It's just, what are you going to do? And it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Okay, 7256.
7256, go ahead. I have a gal on, didn't have a pass, but I let her get on anyway.
Oh, aren't you
nice?
nice?
Other people on.
that evidently don't know where to buy a pass. So I was just trying to make a
here
very
we go
nice
again.
announcement where they can get their passes, and she will not quit talking. And I've asked her to get out. I've asked her to be quiet. I was very polite, and she just sits there.
Well.
Okay. So let her know that we're going to send some.
Same story over and 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 over. Just goes to show you that none of these people listen to anything we have to say. Just over and over and over and over.
Be there to deborder. Leave your doors open, and I think supervisor's tied up.
Over and over, over and over, over and over.
Okay, thank you.
Over and over. Okay, 60, can you call Washington County Road yet? I don't know. Yeah, they can do it anytime.
6269, Hawkins and Jenkins. How can I help you?
Well, if it's possible to call Washington County Roads, I guess they're in charge. It took 4 cycles of the light to get a left turn light at Jenkins and Murray.
Oh, yeah, I remember those. You know, I've been gone a decade, you know, and I've been following all of this, so it's like I never actually really left. I just stopped driving, but I kept my hobby going. And I was doing these scanner calls 10 years ago. It's the same shit. 10 years later, it's the fucking same shit. Can you fucking believe it? Jesus. A fucking decade is nothing's changed.
Okay, copy that. Are there any train tracks in that area?
No, there's nothing there. It's not as if like emergency vehicles or anything went through. This happened a couple of days ago as well, so I'm not sure what the story is.
The story is that's how the light is timed, and they're not going to change it. Okay, I can tell you that. That's how it was 10 years ago.
Okay, so you're on, Marie.
It's so funny listening to this shit. Okay, 7705 made contact. Uh-oh.
Screw you! You're fired! You're fired! 7705 eastbound on Everett at 23rd.
7705. That's your priority. What's going on?
I made contact with a vehicle tail swing as I was turning on to Everett.
Alright, are there any injuries?
No, there are not.
Is the owner of vehicle 2 on scene?
I do not believe so. I have not gone back to check. It was a parked vehicle.
Okay, get out your accident out of your pouch and exchange information, or we'll get a supervisor up there to help you out.
He's not there.
What's the damage?
I think their front bumper has been pulled off, so it's significant enough to get a supervisor out here for sure.
Yeah, you pull the bumper.
Okay, we'll get you a supervisor, and this is when you were making your turn from 21st onto Everett?
Yes, that's correct. Vehicle is pointed, let's see, southbound on 21st.
Okay, copy. And are you blocking traffic now?
Negative. I'm going to have to stop at that corner, so I completed the turn, was servicing the stop, and kind of became aware of it then.
Copy that. We'll get a supervisor headed your direction and to help you out. And
good luck, buddy boy. BA, all right, I hope you don't have BA problem. Dieters has a bus stop closure.
913. I have a bus stop closure extension.
Always a good extension.
This will be line 19 eastbound on Gleason at 49th. They're going to extend it one more day through 8/6 of...
Okay, Dopey, that's nice. Here's the torture.
Hello, this
They're
is
never gonna
line
fix
train
these doors.
5277,
Doors, signs, they can't
bus
fix anything.
3647. We're on our way to Beaverton.
It's a
We're just
joke.
leaving Willow Creek, and my back door doesn't want to close when it opens. It takes more than 10 seconds to close.
Ooh, yeah, I'll kill you.
Okay, and have you tried any troubleshooting steps to fix it yet?
And what might those be?
Yeah, how's LC supposed to know
Alright,
what
so you haven't tried anything? You haven't tried turning off the bus or doing battery resets or any of that?
No, I haven't. Do you want me to try that when I get to Beaverton?
Well, let's not do the battery just yet. Let's try something else first. I'm going to text you over some steps I want you to go through. And you can do these just at a service stop to secure the vehicle. It only takes about 1 or 2 minutes. And that could fix the problem. So let's go ahead and try these first.
It's really disgraceful that operators have to put up with this, but that's the way it goes, because that's the TRIMET for you. The Dieters, Part 2.
9113, 49 Gleason.
I'm getting reports from 75 that the turn at 46th and Woodstock, there's an illegally parked car there on the corner making the turn very difficult.
Get right on, Dieter. Part 2 on the doors.
52787, 185th and TV Highway.
Hey, did that trick work to fix your doors?
Well, by the time I got to the first stop on baseline, the messages for the instructions disappeared. So I turned off the bus and released the valve, and so far it's okay, but I haven't got anybody on the bus to practice it with the back door yet.
There's a red square.
Okay, copy that. Yeah, you could test it yourself too. Secure the vehicle, you know, e-brake, neutral, all that, and then put the door and rear open and walk back there.
Yeah, what a joke. Accident synopsis on the tail swing.
Vehicle 1 traveling southbound on 21st at Everett, preparing to make the left turn onto Everett from 21st.
21st.
Due to oncoming vehicles, he had to button hook it a little bit, and the tail swing caught a parked car parked on the, I'll have to get this right, northwest corner of 21st at Everett. I'm going to let this drop.
Tail swing hit parked car on north.
Minor damage on the right rear corner of the bus to the bumper and the rear quarter panel. The bus is still able to keep in service. It's minor damage. Damage to vehicle number 2 is the driver's side door, the front left fender, and the front bumper is detached from the car lying on the ground in front of it. No injuries, no tolls, no theft.
He can't wait till he gets his car
I got
back.
it. Just copy.
The Dieters.
9113, go ahead.
Yeah, I have another extension for a bus stop.
Okay, what do you got?
Okay, this will be for line 19.
Okay, I don't care. Okay, bring out the photo of Dieters. I didn't bring out the photo because I was on a different computer, but I did bring out the video.
Everybody come back.
Everybody come back. Let's go. Bruce Dieters on the job. I took this video myself when I was living on 23rd Ave. It's a very old video.
Get around.
There he is, man. The famous Bruce Dieters. The object of our comedy show. Okay. My eyes at Jansen Beach, and he says he's an alien.
Hello, 675. How can I help you? Just letting you know, your message from 12 o'clock today about your bio person, he's here in Jansen Beach, and I refused to board him. And he said he's an alien, so he's okay.
He's going to have to die in a ditch.
Message from 12 o'clock today, was it for Jansen Beach or the line 6? I'm not familiar with what it was. It was for line 6. Let me see. It's 12:44. Bio, please do not board. White male, 60, buzz cut, white hair, green jacket, tan pants. Last seen at MLK in Alberta, but he's here in Jansen Beach now.
Yeah, okay, ditch time.
I copy, and I see the message, and I will set out with an update, letting everyone know that he's at Jansen Beach now. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, says he doesn't board the bus behind me. Okay, thanks.
Yep, let him die in a ditch. 5469 bark does fire.
5469 at Beaverton, Hillsdale, and Alton.
How many calls? He must have been.
How can I help you?
There is a spark dust fire at the bus stop on Beaverton, Hillsdale, and 59 headed towards BTC.
So it's on the side of the street that you're on?
Yes, it's right where the pole to the bus stop is.
All right, well, we'll put it out. 1707, loud verbal screaming at everybody. Yeah.
Block 1707, Northwest Irving and 5th.
Hello, 1707. I got your loud verbal. What's going on?
The gentleman just got off the bus. He was screaming at everybody, dropping profanity, screaming at me, cussing me out. He was trying to tell me something about downtown pass. I couldn't quite understand what he was saying because of the mask. I couldn't really help him. I kept referring him to customer service, but he didn't like what I was saying, so he kept screaming and yelling on the bus. So I gave him two options. Either I contact you or he gets off at the next stop. And he got off.
Yeah, that girl. She handled that one. No relief again. Yeah, great, man.
802. 802. I got your no relief operator. Did they show?
Another.
I don't see them yet, but they still have a minute anyway before they're even supposed to be here.
Yeah, 6 and Alder 432 is what I'm showing.
Yeah, I just got here a few minutes. It looks like he's running up here now.
Oh, there is relief.
I already missed the relief earlier, so I was a little paranoid.
Totally understand. All right, I'm glad he's there. You have yourself a great night.
Okay, relief did show up. Got smacked in the PA with a PA.
Good afternoon or evening. 1503 on 23rd and Lovejoy, heading south.
Good afternoon, 1503. How can I help?
So I wasn't sure how to message it, so I did RTT. I got smacked in my jaw when I released the microphone.
Yeah.
I mean, smacked hard, jerked my neck, which is okay.
Yeah, no, this is another example of crap shit equipment that's actually dangerous. It's dangerous to use it. How is it that shit can happen to you?
Because I go to the chiropractor anyways, but these things should not be spring-loaded like this.
That's right.
Okay, is that the PA microphone?
Yeah, the one that's up above us. I released it and literally it swung down and hit me on the right side of my jaw, and then I jerked, so my neck's kind of tight. But I mean, I can do that because I deal with that all the time. But they can't spring load these things. Either put a sling on it so it's not quite so tight.
Yeah, that'd be good, but dispatch can't do that. You're gonna have to go talk to a manager. Manager, and the manager will talk to you and smile and maybe even make some notes. And guess what? Nothing will change.
Right, or something.
I remember doing that a few times as well. Definitely write a work card on that, and I would suggest filling out an RSA or a ROI, report of injury,
Yes.
and when you get back to the garage.
Definitely.
Okay, I wouldn't complain normally, but this is the second time this week, and I only worked 4 days.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, definitely. Do you need medical or anything?
No, I carry ibuprofen just for the aches and pains that sometimes happen. So I'm good. I don't need medical. I just figured something needs to be. I figured this way it's on recording, and it's like, guys, I shouldn't have to worry whether it's spring-loaded and I have to duck to release it.
No kidding. Take your life in your hands when you want to talk to somebody. Okay. I'll have an incident number for you, and if you want to pursue it or fill out, go to the doctor, whatever, you can refer to the incident number. You don't have to fill out a...
I would take a month off. Bus versus bus, my favorite one.
2716.
Oh, it's this guy again.
Hello, 2716. I got your request to talk. How can I help?
Could you please have a word with 904 when they get back to their bus?
It's not that. That's a different one.
Not to block the intersection. I was just barely able to squeeze by, making that right-hand turn onto 5th from, right to the 5th and Hoyt stop.
All right, so they were on 5th, and they were partially blocking the intersection.
That is affirmative. I was just barely able to get through with just a few inches to spare. I ended up pulling their bus up further, or up to the 5th and Hoyt stop, just to make sure that other buses were able to get through, but
Oh, so were they laid over on 5th at Hoyt?
it appears so. They were in the last position, which makes it so buses can't get around.
All right, copy. Thank you for the information.
Of course.
Yeah, okay, good. Operator ill. She fell in the yard. Okay.
Hey, 2238, I am at Gateway.
Oh.
2238, I got an op ill. What's going on? Okay, so I sent that because I wasn't sure what else to put it under, but when I was doing my pre-trip today, I fell in the bus yard, and I thought that, you know, I'd be fine or whatever, so I went on my shift as normal, and then the station agent and a couple other operators told me that I should report it anyway, so I guess I need an acid number.
Yes, you should report it, yes.
Okay, so you fell when you were in the pal yard? Yeah, I was doing the back, so I use a cane, so I had 3 points of contact on the ground,
No, I guess it's
and I came around the corner to do the back side of the bus, and my right ankle twisted over one of the cracks in the yard, and I landed on my left side. Okay, I'm just typing. So your right ankle twisted over a crack in the ground, and you landed on your left side, correct? Yeah, it happened on track 23, and I landed behind the bus on track 24.
Whoa!
That operator, he was also doing a pre-trip, so he came around the corner and helped me up and all that stuff. And like I said, I was just kind of like, hey, it's fine. It's fine, you know. Okay, and did you fall on your arm, your leg, your whole left side, and is anything particularly hurting right this second? Do you need medical for anything, or are you just sore? I'm just sore. I landed on my left knee and my left hand, and I think when I landed on my left hand, I landed on the left part of my forearm, like by my elbow, and so my shoulder on the left side is really, really stiff, and then my left hip is always hurting me, so of course it's already, you know, super angry, but I'm fine to finish my shift. I'm just stiff and sore.
Yeah, well, you're not fine. Then. Sign off.
And so you don't need medical, and I'll get you acid number here started. If anything changes and you want medical or we need somebody to check on you, by all means, call me back and let me know. I'll give you this number, and you'll need to see your manager to fill out your report of injury, so they have that on file if you need any further assistance, okay? That's fine. Thank you. I guess. I'm not really sure how I could have prevented it, but yeah. Well, no worries. Things happen, and the longer we've been here, the more beat up we seem to get. So, I'm glad you're all right, though. So, do you want to write this number down, or do you want me to send it to the cab for you?
Dream Girl.
Send it.
You know, Dream Girl. That's what's her name? Hopefully they're not gonna. Hopefully nobody actually. You know, I know like 10 people listen to this stuff. Not many do. But these are all inside jokes between me and like my buddies on Twitter. 904 buses versus buses. I love that shit.
Hi, this is 904, getting ready to take off.
Hi, 904. So we've had many calls about where you were parked. The shuttle buses are having a hard time getting through there. Is there any reason you didn't park in the North Terminal layover area?
Yes, it had no parking.
Okay. Well, in the future, if you can, maybe pull around and, try to find a spot there, just because the shuttle bus, they go through there and it was causing a problem. Supervisors called, buses called, so if you can, there's nowhere to park. If you can maybe, pull around the block, circle around, maybe.
Whoa.
Yeah, will do. I just talked to a road supervisor, and it's kind of a bit of a cluster down here with not enough parking for the buses that are here, apparently.
Yep, it's a cluster.
I know, I'm sorry. Normally this wouldn't be a problem, but because of what's going on, so yeah, everyone was panicking a little, so thank you for understanding.
It's
and
a
I guess
cluster.
Supervisor already talked to you also, so I hope you have a good
And
rest
you're
of your
on
day.
the bottom level of the cluster. So what? They have fucking hand sanitizer? What?
840.
What?
8240, I'm being told that you guys now have hand sanitizer on your vehicles. Is that true?
Holy.
I do got some, yes.
Okay.
Holy.
Well, then I have 3303, bus number 4030. They need hand sanitizer. They'll be at Clackamas Town Center at 1921.
They have some. It didn't sound like he had much, but he did have some. Unbelievable. They have hand sanitizer. Isn't that fucking crazy, man? All right. 8142, telephone cable is loose.
8142, I'm at Powell at about 39 on my deadhead.
How am I doing on time?
8142, how can I help you?
Hey, on the 17 stop outbound Holgate and 28th, there is a telephone pole cable that is loose and kind of blowing around in the wind. It looks like it's just a support cable, not an actual power cable, so.
Hi, copy.
Okie dokie, thanks for being alert. Fit 772, fall off bus on the curb.
Hi, this is 5772, and I just want to call because I had a lady that she slipped off the curb and she kind of fell down a little bit, but she said she's fine and she continued to go and everything, but I thought I should go ahead and call it up and call you and let you know. It happened at 317 on the corner of Baseline and TV Highway, that first stop there. I don't know exact stop, but I'll figure it out. But anyways, that's what I got.
Was she boarding the bus or getting off the bus?
She was getting off the bus.
All right, bus was stopped, doors open. Did you kneel the bus?
Well, she got out the back door, and so it, I don't remember if I kneeled the bus or not. I think
Did you kneel the bus? They're trying to pin it on you, pin it on the driver, pin it on him. Look, man, if the bus isn't moving, it's not the driver's fault, period. Ever.
probably did because somebody got on as well, too. But anyway, she had a bunch of groceries and saying goodbye, and she's a nice lady and everything, and she slipped, but she said she was fine, and she kept going. But anyways, I thought I should give you a call just in case.
Absolutely. And did you see any visible injuries?
No, I didn't even see, she didn't get dirty or anything like that. She just a little fall. It was not that big a deal or anything. Well, to me it wasn't. But anyways, I don't know. I mean, just in case, I'll call you. But no, I didn't see any injuries at all.
Oh, my God.
All right. I'll send you an incident number for that CYA report to do at the end of your shift.
Okay, what's the CYA? What does that stand for?
Doesn't know what CYA stands.
Cover your all.
It just struck me right after I asked that. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. And you did say it was Baseline and TV Highway.
How do you not know what CYA? Yellow Jackets on 2067.
I am at East Burnside and Northeast 60th West bus stop. There's yellow jackets nesting right here at the rocks and around the bus area at Pole. You might want to send somebody out to spray along the rocks as well as the pole. They killed 2 of them trying to get to her.
Okay, I'll see who I need to report that to and see if we can get that taken care of. Burnside and 60th heading in towards town?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I got it. And I'll
Beehive of terrorists is what that is. Trump better be informed right now. Empty hand sanitizer, butt.
236, Division 112.
Hello, 236. How can I help you?
I was just curious what protocol was for empty hand sanitizer.
Well, the trucks actually do have some now, so if you are out, we can set you up to meet with the truck so they can refill it for you.
Okay, yeah, I had a customer notify me the bathroom was empty.
Okay, well, I'll see if the truck can meet up with you at North Terminal to refill that for you, okay?
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you. At 1753.
All right, come on, tweet already, you stupid fuck. They've got the goddamn hand sanitizers. Finally, man. Woman brought a bike on and it fell on another passenger. Uh-oh.
Okay, so the one woman brought a bike on without wheels, like carried an object on.
Oh.
She's sitting in priority.
Oh.
And the other guy who's not with her was sitting in the seats facing forward. And she just lost it and dropped it on his leg. And I asked him if he needed an ambulance, and he said no. But what do you think? What should I do?
No, she doesn't want an ambulance.
Can't force medical upon anybody unless they're incoherent and can't make a decision for themselves. So if he's saying no and you don't see any visible bleeding or injuries, I would say, just go with it. Let me know if anything changes, of course. Is she being disgruntled or anything? Do we need to tie you up to get her off the bus?
No, I think she just lost a grip on the frame, and it slipped out of her hand.
Yeah, that happens, right?
Yeah, I'm feeling like maybe we should do an incident on that just in case, people want to open claims all the time. So why don't I do that?
Yep. Do an incident report there, buddy. All right, next up is a 671, or dog's not a service dog, and it's a kill 'em all operator. So let me key up the background music that we need.
Kill them all! Kill them all! Kill them all!
671 outbound at Walker and Vancouver Way. 671, I got your priority. What's going on?
Hey, I have a woman who got on and told me that her dog is not a service dog. He's rather large. I told her she couldn't ride with him unless he had a kennel. She's now arguing with me, telling me that he is a service dog. Clearly, he's not.
Well,
she won't get off the bus.
Oh, boy.
I copy. Does she have a leash on the dog? And is the dog behaving, or does it seem aggressive?
No, he seems to be all right. He's skittish. He's clearly not a 100% service dog.
Well, none of your
but
business,
he's
lady.
currently behaving, and he's leashed.
So what's the problem?
Okay, so when she came on, you asked her. She said no, it wasn't a service animal. You told her it had to be in a kennel, and she said it was a service animal. Correct?
That would be correct.
Yeah, well, okay, great.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know if she maybe misunderstood the question in the beginning. Are you willing to roll with her, and if a problem arises, then you can call us back and we can send a supervisor? Or is it something that you want to tie up the bus for and send a supervisor to you?
Honestly, my first impression is to just tie up the bus and wait for a supervisor because she's causing so much of an issue with this. But at this point, I'm now 7 minutes down. I'm going to go ahead and roll.
Okay. Okay. If anything happens or if the dog starts to get aggressive or is barking at anyone, tie it up, call us, send a, loud verbal, and we'll send a supervisor to help you out, okay? 10-4, thank you.
10-4, thank you. Hey, just fucking drive, Jesus Christ. Man, banging on the windows, the same guy again?
670 at Hawthorne Bridge. I just had a male get off my bus. He was aggressively banging on the windows and demanded off, and thought he was about to break the back door. Other buses might want to avoid him. He's a black male, about 5'8", wearing a white t-shirt, green cargo pants, and a red hat. He was last seen at the Hawthorne Bridge ramp stop.
Yeah.
Okay, black male, 5'8", white t-shirt, green cargo pants.
Okay, 2772 says you didn't pick up anybody. Open your damn doors.
2772 at Ash and First, heading across the Burnside Bridge.
2772, the supervisor down there said that you didn't stop and pick anybody up.
Whoa!
Correct. I went by at 1 or 2 miles an hour. There's absolutely nobody around, and I was running about a minute behind.
Okay, well in the future, can you please stop and, at least stop and open your doors and just make sure?
Okay, I can do that. I read through all my materials and nothing said to stop every time, so if there's nobody there, so I will do that from now on.
Yes, you must stop every time, even though there's nobody there.
Do that. It covers yourself. That way nobody
Yeah,
can say you
they
didn't
all want to get you.
Yeah, it does. Thank you.
He's very reasonable. He didn't get all crazy like the other guy. Latino man on the Hawthorne getting in front of buses.
North Terminal.
Just
Over on the Hawthorne Bridge. I'm not sure the exact location. I imagine
Shit.
it's a little bit more towards the east side. We have a Latino or black, it's hard to tell, male, 5'8", white t-shirt, green cargo pants, red cap. He is sprinting out from the sidewalk, getting in front of buses. The last bus literally had to dodge out of the way while they were driving. Can you check on that guy, please? Okay, I'll go get eyeballs on him.
go find him. The bell cord is working incorrectly. Have passengers call out your stops.
3305 at the Clackamas Community College. Sorry, Clackamas Town Center.
3305, how can I help? I got your mechanical rolling.
Yes, so I just picked up this bus and relieved another operator that told me that there was going to be a gentleman at Clackamas that would, I'd have a maintenance man come and take a look at our rig system for alerting the driver of a stop. And there's no one here, and I'm getting a little upset because it was a huge detriment to even the tiniest drive that I just had.
Yeah, I believe it.
Okay, I'm not sure it was a huge detriment to get to the town center.
Yes. So the reason why it was such a huge detriment is because all of the customers were confused about the fact that they pulled on the cord and the bell would not ring. But then they would hear the bell ring when I opened the doors and think, oh, all is well. I don't need to inform the driver because the cord must have been fixed. And so every passenger was confused, and several passengers tried to break open my doors.
Okay, so I'm not quite understanding what is... So the bell cord, so are you telling me the bell cord is not working?
It's working incorrectly. No.
Don't you understand what she's saying? Come on, you Come on. Were you a bus driver, dispatch woman, or not? You know how fucking annoying it is when shit like that doesn't work. It makes the job 4 times harder.
Only ringing when the doors open All other times, it makes no noise. And on top of that, it always has the alert stop requested, even when no one has requested a stop.
Okay, so until the truck can see you, you're going to have your passengers call out their stops. And since it is your last trip, I don't know if the truck's going to meet you before that. So if you could write a work card so they can get it fixed, that would be awesome.
So again, I tried to have my passengers do that in just that small stretch, and no one complied.
Okay, well, just kind of keep an eye out, yank them or have them. You're not going to stop if they're not going to tell you to stop. So they're going to either learn quick or miss a lot of stops.
Right. So they were doing that, and they were not understanding, and so they were trying to force the doors open as I was rolling. 2 different people tried to do this, to force the doors open.
Okay, so yeah, that's definitely not right for them to try to force the door open. That's when you make an announcement that the doors are going to open while it's rolling.
Why don't you get a bus that works?
That said, just inform them as they board that we need, you need to let me know when you want off the bus, because the bell's not working.
Oh my God.
Train 8, I have a situation here at 82nd Avenue. I have a passenger emergency. I believe somebody's being assaulted in my rear car. Train 84, hold at gateway. 84, copy.
Copying you as well, thanks.
Thanks. 1824.
Did you hear that? There's
All right, start heading to, do I have anyone else at gateway? ES5 supervisor.
There's an assault on the MAX train. Wow. Extra added bonus, assault on the MAX train. Glad I listened to that to the end. Okay.
7257 at the Clackamas Town Center layover.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it.
Hey, I have bus 3310 over there. It's a line 33. She's having trouble. The truck is way in Gresham.
Yeah.
She's having trouble with her bell cord only working when the doors open. Like, the bell go chimes when she opens her doors. Otherwise, the bell cord's not working. Do you know how to go on the bus and yank on that cord randomly and see if you can get it unstuck? I think it's hooked up somewhere on a bolt or something like that. Is there any way you could go check that for me real quick?
Go help her, man.
Sure, you said it was 3310?
Yes, it's bus 3310, and
here.
she's just a couple buses past you, it looks like.
Okay, I have to leave in about 4 minutes. Is this bus here at the layover?
Yeah, she's about 3 buses down from you.
What a goddamn mechanic. Okay, so he's still going. Oh, there's the protesters. Oh my God. I'm not going to key it up. I don't have time.
71, I am at Mayonet and Madison.
671, I got your clarity. What's going on?
Just so you know, protesters have just blocked off Main, so you may want to start the reroute now. I sweet talked him into letting me through, and he said he'll let me through, but he's not going to allow any other buses to come through.
All right.
Madison and 3rd.
Okay. And here's the scanner. It's not Mikey, though, huh?
7670 Haynes at Lester Road.
Hey there, 7670. I got your lost and found. What you got?
Well, I turned from a 76 into a 78, and a girl got off my bus, and she left her cell phone. I'll be going back through Tiger Transit. I don't know at what time, but if somebody calls in and wants a cell phone, I did find it sitting on the seat. I actually saw it and I pulled over and put it in my box. So I do have a cell phone.
We have a description of said cell phone?
If you want to hold.
Oh, he did the calls. Thank God. I am just messed out.
1241 West Burnside at Southwest 6.
Hi there, 1241. I see you had a pass up overload message. How many people have you had to pass up? wasn't too bad. I only passed up one person, and I want to say it was the 41,100 block on Arbor. All right, copy that. You're fine now.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm under capacity right now. Okay, perfect. Have a good rest of your shift. Clear 2044.
See, they changed the limit, and now they're not getting that. They're not getting all these pass up. So that was a good move by the Kelsey man. And here's a little picture of Sandy. Sandy. And thank you. And that will wrap it up for today's scanner. Thank you very much for listening. We'll see you tomorrow, maybe.